what's up? It's Kathy, and I'm back with another process video. And this is for the Notable Quotable Challenge over at Paper Issues. And the quote for this month is Love the life you live, which is a really awesome quote and goes very well with the month of February. So I decided that since I'm certain I'm going to be doing a ton of kind of lovey-dovey Valentine's Day or love-themed layouts over the month, that I might try something different and maybe make something a bit more not in that realm, or I don't know, a little bit different themed. So I'm kind of gonna do a bit of a more of a masculine kind of grown-up layout. I don't know, it's I don't know how to describe it. So my idea is to just do like a big triangle, a big chevron in the middle of my paper. And I did cut 5 strips. And then when I'm laying them all out and kind of fiddling around, I kind of realized that I don't need 5. It's a little too much. Um, and I could pick any, so I picked 3. And I could pick any 3 of these and they would work together, even though they are from different companies. Well, 3 of them are from the Amy Tan Oh Happy Life collection that was out over the summer. One is from Simple Stories, and one is from the Cool Kid collection. The reason I picked the pink one, I mean, even though it is quite feminine, was because of the color of the shorts in the picture. But I didn't really like how it was working. Not because it was bothering me because of it being floral or anything. It wasn't matching as much as I thought it would. So I thought about going monochromatic and doing all just black and white. But because the background that I picked, which is just an old piece of basic gray from my stash, is black, but it's like, it's not black, it's kind of a weird color, that I decided to not go with that. So, so that pretty much explains that. I really like that look, but yeah, that pink one just wasn't really working for me. But I do like the polka dot ones, and you can see me like humming and awing. I don't know. So I probably I know I fiddled around a bit more before I was actually done, but I do end up going with those. And I did them slightly off center, as you can see, and I kind of like that look. It's kind of, just interesting. It would make a really cool, and well, anything like this would make a really cool background. I mean, it's a great way to make it look like it's a big pattern paper. Um, so initially, I'm just kind of grabbing stuff that's at the side of my desk right now, just leftover things. And I'll admit, I did like those buildings, but the only color of buildings I had were purple. And I didn't really want to bring in like purples into this layout. So that's why I didn't go with it. But just moving some packaging. But I actually did like it. So I'm going through my ephemera packs. Mostly my Amy Tangerine stuff. And this is my Cute Girl and Cool Kid stuff together. And I thought I was going to use some Cool Kid stuff. I don't end up using the ephemera that I picked out because I find something else that I like more. But I do use that Hello, My Name Is piece, and that's actually from the Little You collection, which is an older Crepe Baby collection. But it always, I don't know, it matches really well with other stuff. I loved that tag that said, "We are on a very special journey called life." I thought that really worked well with the picture, which is my husband writing on this wall down at our art center, like our theater and art. One of them called the Guild, and I couldn't remember what it was called. Anyway, so they had this wall on the side of the building that said, "Before I die, I want to," and then people were just filling in stuff. There was chalk there, and it was really cute. It was during our anniversary last year, and we were downtown, just kind of relaxing and chilling and stuff. Um, and I think we both kind of had goals that were somewhat artistic in nature, um, towards what something we would like to have happen before we die. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, I took out the feather that's from the Amy Tangerine collection, and the two hearts are the rubber pieces from the Oh Happy Life. The flare is um, Becky Higgins' Project Life. I think it was from the same uh, collection that kind of came out. It was popular over the summer. It had like teacups and like a TV and stuff like that in the ephemera. But I have some of the ephemera, but I also have the flare, and I don't buy a lot of flare because my flare tends to rust, and I know a lot of other people have had that happen. So far, the Becky Higgins stuff doesn't seem to be too bad. I haven't gone back and checked on stuff that I've used, but pretty much every other flare that I've have from anywhere has rusted. So that kind of sucks. I mean, obviously, in maybe in certain places with the weather, you know, moisture in the air, things like that. That I guess that's going to happen. So I don't really use flare anymore because of that. Though I have tried to do something like coat it with clear nail polish, but of course the inside's all made with metal, so you may still get air in there and it'll rust and whatnot. I'm going on and on. Anyway, uh, so far I have high hopes for the Becky Higgins one. I hope it works. I'm just gluing down my stuff. I'm just making two little clusters. One's a bit larger than the other, and I took that feather and cut little slits like a fringe all the way down both sides, just to actually give it a little bit of texture, a little bit more like an actual feather. And there's a pink paisley. Forgive me, I don't remember the name of it. It's their fall collection, but from not last fall, but the fall before. Anyway, uh, the paperclip, and I just turned it upside down to mimic the look of a feather. So I used Amy Tangerine hearts that are in just random different colors, just getting lots of colors in this layout. I really do like the love there on the bottom, but I kind of didn't want to cover up that color of his shorts because it's the only color in the picture that's not black or white. Everything else is black and white, so I kind of thought it needed to stay there, and putting it there would cover it. So I'm trying to bring in a bit more foam. I don't know why. I just, I never stop. I'm always kind of over embellishing, I guess, my stuff. Like I put a ton of those little hearts around. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to make this like a, I love you, or I don't know, something like that. Trying to make this a bit of like an inspirational layout, I guess. Something that we can look back on, and you could reflect on it, I guess, in a way, because it's, love the life you live and be thankful for what we do have going on, stuff like that. So, I hate when the stickers don't stick and then they stick to my hand instead. I'm trying to make them look random, but not desperately random so that they don't look random at all, which is my big quote from Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, I'm trying to make them look, just like they're kind of placed there, like I really didn't think about it, but that they're not lined up like completely perpendicular to each other or completely parallel. That kind of bothers me when stuff does that. I need it to be more spread out than that. So I'm still not sure where I want to put. And sometimes I can't see well from where I'm scrapbooking, and I need to hold it up and really actually look at it to kind of get an idea. And sometimes I just look through my camera, like when my phone's up on its little arm, I guess you would call it an arm. I will stand up and look down through it to see what it looks like. And that's actually worked a few times and making me go, oh yeah, I didn't think I liked that layout, but now I do like it as I'm seeing it through the lens. So that's kind of different. But yeah. Um, anyway, I'm still trying to figure. I have the love, so I'm trying to figure out the life you live, and like, do I want to do it with foam thickers? There's no way that's gonna all fit. I don't have anything really small. I didn't really want to use tiny letters, if you know what I mean, like those little tiny types that you can get. I really want to do that, so I'm really debating like what I'm gonna do. So yeah, there we go. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try with my white pen. So I do have to go over this, and of course the worst part is when you're writing with an F and it's right on the line and you're not gonna see it. I had to like make the loop really small. So I went over it a few times, and then I'm like, oh, it needs something else going around it because there's just, it needs like a border. So I just doodled some arrows around, and I think I ended up moving that love. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so then I had to, I moved the love, and because of that, I added in more arrows on the other side. So I'm just using Dilution's white. I didn't notice that my camera does this autofocus thing. Anyway, I got my new phone back, so it was damaged, so I had to send it back, and they, of course, sent me a new one. So that's nice that I am no longer recording on my 5S. I'm recording back on my 7 Plus. So yeah, so better quality. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!